Hello everyone, I'm RecV5.
And I am Sandman99.
And welcome back to Mule. And Sandman hated DOS Mule so much he actually requested that I play it again.
Well, we're going to try the 12-month version this time.
Alright.
Just to see if it plays a little bit more closely to the original.
Yeah, I also wanted to try version 0.51a too at some point, just to see how that goes, but for the sake of this, because there's differences between 0.51 and 0.61.
Oh.
Right? And he tweaked a bunch of settings and tweaked a bunch of things, so... Okay. I don't know how 0.51 plays from 0.61. I know there's a bug in 0.51 that you can play, like, infinite length games.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Well, I would consider AI players not buying food when they need it in the last version that we
0.61.
I would consider that to be a bug, too, right?
Well, I'm not sure, because I think the AI behavior varies quite a bit. Even in, between 0.51a and 0.61. So that might just be a 0.61 bug.
I don't know. I see that you have the normal size map now, right?
Yep. Oh, I figured on 12 months, there's no way we'll be able to figure or fill out that big map. There's no way. So I just figured I'd go with the thing here, the regular map. It looks like I need to adjust the volume just a little bit. There we go. Hopefully that'll be okay.
I'm not finding it overly loud.
Yeah, I was just watching the volume settings in the monitor there.
Ah.
I might not have chosen the same recording setup as I had last time. Well, that guy had to repair his house already.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the thing too, is bad things aren't limited to player one, they just kind of happen randomly.
Yeah.
Oh, and pirates take all crystite. All zero crystite.
Yep, all none of it.
But I don't see that graphical bug that would suggest where crystite is. So...
maybe that's unique to the 24-month thing too, right?
I don't think so. Let's see if I can bait one of these guys into selling. Yep. I've got them baited. We're gonna force them to sell their shit. Of course, then this idiot's gonna go and buy everything, so...
Holy, why would he buy that at 102? My God.
I have no idea. I just know we have a shitload of extra food. We'll sell a bunch of it. Do they start you with an extra energy, I think I mentioned last time?
Yep.
I'll buy one more. But that just means that you don't have to have all that energy. You don't have to start energy production immediately on your next turn.
Ah.
There, we'll grab a mountain property just so that we have some other form of income. Okay, there's a medium crystite there.
Yeah. Well, you missed it, but there's a high next to that blue guy's Smith ore mine, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I thought you saw it, that green patch right next to his, very close to the store there.
No, I actually just totally missed it.
Yeah, the next one over. Yeah, that one right there. It's already been assayed.
Yep, it is a high.
Yeah.
And we totally didn't make it back to the bar, but that's fine.
You could have just took my word for it, too.
I could have, yeah. Oh, well. I wanted to make a little bit of income here, smith ore mining myself.
Oh, pirates again. Wow.
Well, that's good, though, because purple there had a high crystite there. They just stole his crystite there.
Yep.
And now he's gonna sell it all back. I guess he actually made money on his speculation, except for all the stuff he bought from the store.
Yeah, I think he lost out on that.
So I'll try to grab that high crystite if I can. It looks like they're determined not to buy energy, even though they need to.
Oh, they'll probably just convert a bunch of stuff to energy next turn. Looks like the crystite selling price is garbage right now anyway.
There we go. Got it.
See? Energy. There's
Oh,
a high
another
there
one.
too, yeah. You'll have to grab that one too.
Yep. That's not going to produce. And then he puts in energy there.
Well, now the shop burned down. But at least there'll be no pirates this month.
Yeah, because the shop burned down instead. Wow, everybody produced like crap. I even bought enough energy to produce, and I still produced like crap.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder. Sometimes that's kind of a thing, and it kind of makes you wonder, like, why do you produce like crap sometimes? I have no idea why. Because we started with enough energy this year because I bought enough energy.
Well, no, nobody has enough food.
Yeah, so now I'll have a food shortage on top of that.
Yep, and an energy shortage. Because they're not going to sell any.
No, they won't sell any. No, they're not going to sell anything. Dicks. Yeah, I don't know why, but sometimes you just get those things where you just don't produce anything, and then you just are totally screwed. I guess we can get 100 for our crystite.
Yeah, it's funny, yellow guy there isn't selling his, eh?
Maybe he's hoping that the pirates will come along again.
Or he figures maybe they've been there twice already. Oh, you got it.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah. Well, you try and get that one next time, too. It would be a medium. You know that now, right? Microsoft what?
Microsoft required me to pay my weekly license or whatever the hell.
Oh, yeah. Better hurry, 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 hurry. You're not going to make it back to the bar.
No, I'm not.
No.
But hopefully that energy will help us out there some. And we won't produce like crap this turn. That was just so weird.
Yeah, you only produce... Okay, there you go. It was a little bit late starting, but...
Yeah, we're still producing like crap a bit. But I guess that's fine.
Yeah.
At least we have something to sell this turn. Yeah, they really camp on that Smith ore price, don't they?
Yeah. I wonder if they're expecting it to go up or something from that level.
Well, we'll still have the food shortage.
Yep, still have the food shortage.
I'm gonna hold on to my energy.
Everybody has enough now, obviously.
Yeah, the random momentary energy shortage there that everybody had seems to have disappeared.
Oh, now the yellow guy's gonna sell. I guess he must have known something you didn't.
I mean, whatever. It's 140 bucks, right? There. And everybody's totally victimized by the food shortage.
And you included.
Can I get over there fast enough?
I don't know, you better hurry. Boy, it took a long time for you just to get through town. You just barely made it.
Barely, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my food isn't producing there for some reason.
No, the shop just burned down again.
Come on, food, produce more than 2. You're a river tile, for God's sake.
There, you should have enough food now. See, those regular fires in the store are keeping the ore price up, eh?
Yeah, how many times has the store burned down now?
Twice. In 3 months.
The shopkeep just fell asleep on his couch with a cigarette in his hand, right?
No, do you see the blue guy there with a can of gas and a lighter?
Oh, man.
Takes a quick look around, right? Doesn't see anybody. They're going to starve you out of energy. You're going to have to produce your own.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to produce my own food, too.
I guess it doesn't consider 109 to be a good price for Christite.
Well, I'm gonna keep selling at that price just because I want the money. And I don't want pirates to come.
Yeah. Are they limited to twice, though?
I don't believe so. Oh, he just got fucked.
Yeah. Wow, that happened to another guy. To 2 people then, eh?
Yep.
It doesn't always happen that way.
We're starting to run out of mules, too.
Yeah.
Because none of those guys will sell their smith ore. And the store keeps burning down.
Oh, dry season food production down.
Yep, so everybody will be starving next turn.
Yep. Might be worth it to try and grab another river valley plot.
Yeah, I'm going to try. At least we still have goods to sell. Although that's a pretty crap price. I don't think even I'm going to sell at that price.
It's funny that that price would be that low when you're almost out of mules, right? It's almost like this game doesn't tie the demand to the, to the supply kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it just kind of randomizes prices, right?
Yeah. Because you'd think that it should be, lower price when the store's full of mules and higher price when there's not as many, right?
That 74 is not really a great price.
No, I think as a rule of thumb, you still don't sell if it's under 100 unless you absolutely have to, right? Hey, you got it.
Land for sale.
Land for sale.
Not that anybody will be able to develop it with the fucking food shortages.
True. Wow, the blue guy, he wants that land real bad.
I want it more.
Oh, there's another one for sale, but you can't. Nobody's gonna buy it now.
Nobody's gonna try now.
You can't even afford to bid. Okay.
Okay. Oh look, we just lost that claim, so we'll have to get that back.
But you've got a third river plot now.
Yeah, but I don't think I can do anything this turn.
No, you don't have enough food to do anything.
But that'll hurt us because we lost our smith ore income, right?
Yeah.
I'll try to get that back next turn. Ah, the shop burns down.
Again. Wow.
Nobody's going to be able to buy anything from the shop. The shop can't sell any food because it keeps burning down. Come on, give us one more point of food. One more point of food. No, we're not going to get one more point of food. And we didn't get any more smith ore.
Well, you got no more now. You lost your smith ore plot.
Yeah, that was terrible. See if we can get this guy to sell.
He isn't going to sell his one extra food unit.
No, he's going to be a dick.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
He's going to be the only one who has enough time to do anything in the next turn.
I think I'll have enough time to develop a food plot, but that's about it. That guy's gonna sell a bunch of energy.
Even though it's worthless. And crystite price is crap again.
Well, we'll hold on to it again. There we go, we got our mountain plot back. Well, I think those guys all went for that bottom one. And they all just lost out on claiming a plot.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
That one might have been a high crystite one. You can't even bid.
Yeah, I can't even bid.
That's okay, he paid about the same as what you had to pay for yours anyway. And now no one's gonna bid on this one.
Oh, another auction.
Yeah, and no one's gonna buy that one either. That's funny though. Oh, he just put a food on.
Yep.
Well, here we go.
Oh, I just lost 100.
Yeah.
There's no mules.
There's no mules.
Well, our energy production went up. That's nice.
Yeah.
It's not going to help us, though, because we need fucking mules. Yeah, the worst part about getting my land claim reassigned is that I lost that mule, too, eh?
Yeah.
But this time we got 4 food, at least.
Yeah, and you also produce lots of energy.
While it's worthless.
Yeah, but you can keep it, though, right?
Price of smith ore is high now.
Yep. Well, that's reasonable, though, since there's no mules in the store, right? That blue guy just might win.
Probably, yep. I got screwed too much by not being able to do anything for too many turns, right? I lost a turn to food shortage, and then I just lost another turn to no mules. But I'm not going to bother selling any of my energy.
Nah, you won't. The amount of spoilage that you'll have is not worth the trouble anyway. Well, that's worth selling. Yeah, that's worth selling. Now you're in a race to see if you can develop all your plots before the game ends. You get the only mule.
Well, at least we won't have a food shortage anymore.
Yep.
And then more energy production.
And all the plots are taken now.
Man, the price of smith ore is competing with the price of crystite here.
Yeah. Well, you could sell your excess food and make a little money at it.
Oh, they're just producing ridiculous amounts of energy.
Yep. Yeah, I'd say the energy market is flat.
It's not going to have enough time to sell all his. Good crystite price.
Yep. Well, you don't have a huge lead, that's for sure. But you can definitely help that by buying up all the mules, right?
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that.
What are you doing now, then? Huh?
Sticking a mule down just so that I don't lose it.
Wow.
I wanted to get a crystite up on that high that's where it's producing 4 energy.
Yeah.
But I didn't have enough time. It is what it is. I'll migrate it next turn.
Well, you still have 2 empty plots to develop yet, too.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, they're gonna lose all their ore.
Yeah, wow. So there's still going to be no mules next month, then.
That's okay, I can move my crystite up to where that is.
Yeah, basically that's all you're going to be able to do is swap stuff around because there's going to be no mules anyway, right?
Yeah, I think I ended up buying both mules. So they couldn't really do anything either, right?
That's right. It's going to be bad for the colony overall, but probably good for you. See that? They're not buying food, even though that one guy doesn't have any at all, right?
Well, it's not like they're getting mules, though.
Yeah, they don't have any mules anyways, so I guess.
I'm just going to keep holding on to my energy.
Yeah, might as well.
That guy's still trying to sell all his.
When he finally did. Now you're slowly gaining on him. Oh well, that's not much. What's going on? Oh,
Just thinking.
There's one mule. Oh, you're being ambitious, are you?
Trying to be.
You know, it might almost be faster to just go through the river valley. It seems like it takes a long time to go through town.
Well, there's no mules now.
Yep.
Again.
Yep. Well, you need one more.
Good thing we've been selling it every turn.
Yeah, really, eh? That's 3 times. Not that the crystite has been a huge source of revenue for you anyway, this game, but... Oh, you're now the leading producer of energy.
And I'm still hoarding it.
Yep. I don't know why he's selling it, but I guess he's selling it.
There's not really any money in energy when there's not a shortage, right?
Yep. No crystite. No one has any crystite to sell.
Okay, we'll have to fix that.
Yep. Well, you got
Guess it
one
gives me
mule
something to do.
again. You got one mule again.
I don't know. River is pretty slow.
Yeah.
But maybe you're right.
There, you managed to get all your plots developed.
It'll just be whether or not my production exceeds his this month, basically. I got lucky by pulling into first there where I could grab all the mules.
Yeah, well, the thing is, they've all got idle plots, right? You know, like they've got pretty well all...
Oh.
Well, no more mules again.
No more ore. There goes their ore. That'll make their points drop.
Yep.
I was barely producing any, so...
Yeah, well, you know what? I always try and have one token smith ore property, too. Just to try and keep the supply of mules going and to keep the price in a reasonable level, right?
Well, it looks like the price fell a whole bunch anyway, so they would have lost their shirts.
Yeah. You're the only one producing enough food for yourself now.
Yeah.
See, they're not buying any.
I wonder if they'd buy any if we played 0.51.
I don't know. Maybe we'll have to do that in a future episode.
Yeah, well, this has only taken like 20 some odd minutes, eh?
Yeah, but I was thinking we could fill the episode with a good old C64 game again, right?
Yeah, you want to do another C64 game?
You know what? I have to say, maybe it's just because that was the game I had originally, but I have to say I like the C64 version the best.
Totally have no idea if selling here will benefit me at all or not.
Well, at 145, why not?
I'll sell anyways.
You still get the same value, because this game is essentially over now, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and it looks like you won, although your colony did crap.
Yeah.
Your colony was ended up being worth less than 40,000.
Yeah.
Like, wow, that's really low.
It was a rough colony, but
I wonder what would happen if you had that kind of a result in Commodore. They probably would have said you'd be starving or something, right?
Yeah, probably.
Jeez.
Well, I guess we'll have to I see about that. So you want me to pause and you want me to bring up the C64
Yeah,
one?
pause and bring up the C64 one.
All right.
And,
So
maybe you can let me play.
All right, sure thing. So we will be right back. And we're back.
Yes, and we are going to there we go. And of course, as usual, I like to be green, and I don't like the robot guy. I'm gonna go with the Packer guy, I guess.
Okay, the like little Pac-Man guy.
Yeah, the Pac-Man guy. Whoops. Okay, well, I guess we're going now.
Yeah, you pressed your button prematurely there.
Well.
That's okay. It was just going to show you that the AI picked 3 robots.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's see if I can get myself situated here.
Yeah, when we got up and we rearranged ourselves here, we ended up tangling up some cords.
Yeah.
It doesn't help that I have my keyboard plugged in there still, too.
Oh, is it? Oh, well, that's okay.
It's an extra cord in the way. But that's okay.
Yep, so now we're just waiting for it to load the game.
But yeah, I would definitely say I think that the DOS version and then the original version really are 2 separate games.
Yeah, they are completely different. And it's weird because it seems like some of the random events, if it happens once, then it's going to happen again and again and again.
Yeah, well, that would be...
Because I noticed that you didn't have any of that mass mule death event.
Yep.
You know, that you had several times in the 24-month game that you played, right?
Well, it's going to be down to... Because I think I actually have the source code for that guy's thing too, right? And I looked through it once, and it's all C code, and probably I'd imagine he's using the C random number generation function in there, which generates random numbers only between a range of like... I think 0 and 32,767.
Oh.
And he's probably using modulo to cut it down to range, because that's typically how you do that. And so it's probably introducing a fair amount of bias into the random number generation.
Yeah.
So if you start to see patterns, then that's why you'll see the same results over and over again. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Anyway, your colony turned out to be crap. Like, the total worth of the colony was less than 40,000 at the end of the year, right?
Yeah, everybody was going to be starving.
Yeah. So anyway, here we go. And I see like, you can see the difference in the graphics though, right?
Yeah, but you know what? This game looks good enough.
Yep. Well, it was good enough for me for many years.
Still is, apparently.
Yep. Yeah, I have to say I still like it the best. Everybody went for a food plot right away, and there's a plot of land for sale already. And it's a clear plot, and I really want this plot of land if I can get it.
So you can produce energy?
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to get it, though, because I got a little bit of a late start there, and these guys will just keep driving the price up until it sells.
Oh, they might give it to you for like 700.
Oh, well, that's okay. I'll take it.
I think you still got enough money to develop one plot, maybe not both.
No, maybe not both, but that's okay. Let's see what he does here. He puts down food. No crystite there. No,
Low crystite there.
Low in the far right corner. On top. See, I might get lucky and get a good event happen for me too, right? To give me a couple of extra bucks so that I can develop both of my plots.
True, yeah.
He's throwing smith ore on an empty plot that also happens to be medium crystite.
Which means one of those plots is going to be
high.
high.
That one's low, so one of those two mountain plots is going to be the high.
It's going to be the top one.
Next to the purple guy there. Yep.
No.
Oh, no. Okay, weird.
Oh, you know what it might be? It might be the town plot.
Yeah, it's under the town plot. Isn't that funny, hey?
Well, I guess it's possible.
Yeah. Well, he's going to make food. No crystite there. No crystite there. Okay, well. It's my turn now, and I think I'm going to start off with energy, because I think that there's two guys making food, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I might even have, enough to do both, right?
Just enough, yep.
Just enough.
That'll give you a big early game advantage.
Yep. Well,
even with this, still, like, keep in mind, you don't get that extra energy point that they give you in the DOS version, right? So everybody's going to have an energy shortage at the end of this turn anyways, and even if you produce one energy point, you'll break even here.
Yeah. Well, I produced 2. 4.
Well, that's pretty damn good.
Yep, it is. Nobody produced any smith ore. So I guess we'll just have to wait for the timer. That guy got a lot of production there, hey?
Yep.
Well, I've got 2 that I want to sell. See, in this game too, they behave more in ways that make sense. You know, like if they're short on food, they'll buy food if they can, and that kind of thing. I have exactly 3. I don't think I'm... Well, I might sell just because I'm... I'll sell 2.
Well, then you'll be able to afford a mule next
Just
turn.
because I'm a little bit short on cash right now, yeah. Well, I didn't make a move in the standings.
Well, but think about it though. It's all about development. You'll get it back over time.
Yeah, well, there's no shortages. Oh, it's too slow. Oh, well, I'm not bidding on that one. Neither is anybody else. At that price, I'd totally buy that if I had the money.
I guess they don't agree.
Well, let's see what the computer is going to do now. Energy. Energy.
All the energy.
Low crystite in that energy. Damn it, I really wanted that valley plot too. Boy, I was just a little bit too slow. Guess I'll have to watch for it next time, maybe. And he collected $100. He's putting out energy. No crystite there. High crystite there. Okay, well, maybe I'll change my focus.
You could always put a food down on this one mountain. It is just a one mountain. You
Well,
probably get a 2 food plot out of it.
I'm growing enough food already, though, right? Low crystite there. So I might be sitting on a crystite plot. Medium there. Yeah, I think you're right. It's the store, like the town plot that's a high there, right?
Yep, the town plot is high.
Yeah.
Which is a little weird, but okay.
Yeah. But we'll do our Smith ore thing there. On that one. And then maybe we can do a little bit of prospecting over there. No crystite there. I'm not going to have time. Okay, well, I guess that energy plot will stay energy.
Oh. That's good for you, though.
Yeah. Well, I underproduced on my food, too, a little bit.
And on your smith ore, actually.
Yeah, that's okay. The price of it is crap right now, anyway. Well, he's going to sell anyway. I'm going to wait. See if I can make money on my 1 unit of smith ore.
Yep.
Luckily, I had an extra unit of food. And I still have an extra unit of food.
Well, there's certainly enough energy production going around.
Yeah, I think I'm going to keep my extra energy too this time around. I'm not going to have enough money to put another mule on anyway, but
That guy just had to sell that 1 energy at 10.
yeah, really, eh? Wow.
I guess that part's still the same in this game.
No shortages, though.
Well, you got it.
Yep, I got it.
And that river plot's still open in case you decide you want it later down the line.
Oh.
But you have no money to afford anything.
Yep, I'm gonna lose that one. And that guy's gonna get it cheap. Wow. Well, he's got 2 undeveloped plots now.
Hopefully you get a little bit of help at this beginning of this turn so that you can actually develop that crystite.
Yeah, that would be nice. Well, he's going into it big time here already.
Yo, that's gonna be the, oh. That's gonna be the, what's it called? I think they referred to it as economies of scale.
Yeah.
So because he already has 1 crystite plot going on that medium, then he'll be able to produce 1 from that other crystite plot.
Yeah.
And the more crystite plots he puts down, then the more he'll produce. Until he's producing like 6 crystite on a no crystite plot. I was actually reading the manual the other day.
Wow, I didn't even know there was a manual.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what he does now. Food there again. And smith ore there.
You know, basically what the manual had to say is, if you have, a lot of plots producing one thing, you'll be better at producing that thing because of economies of scale.
Yeah.
And if you have plots side by side doing production, then they'll, benefit more from doing production if they're side by side with each other, right? So like if you had 3 crystite plots side by side,
Okay.
or 2 food plots side by side.
I collected $50, so do I have enough to do anything here? 100. Oh, mules are only
Yes.
$50.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
You actually do, because mules are dirt cheap.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Well,
The shopkeeper was feeling merciful.
I guess so. Wow. Well, I did okay.
Yep. Well, and you definitely won't be broke after this turn.
Yeah, well, smith ore price is garbage, but I think I'm going to sell anyway, just so that I have money to develop next turn.
Well, you did produce crystite, too.
Everybody else is selling too, by the looks of it. So.
Well, probably because this has been the highest price it's been on game.
Yeah.
Here's another difference, is that time doesn't continue to tick while people are selling.
Yeah.
Whereas it does in the DOS version, as we saw that one guy couldn't sell all this stuff, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure I agree with that, to tell you the truth. I think that once you get a transaction started, you should be able to finish it, right?
Yep.
Well, looks like crystite is garbage too, but that's okay.
Sell it before the pirates come.
Yeah, well, I need the money too.
So does he. Nobody has enough money to speculate on it either.
No. Well, that's the thing. Buying that expensive plot of land at the beginning of the game was tough on me at the beginning, but I think in the long run it'll pay off, right?
Well, you're a lot better balanced than anybody else is, and you've still got the chance to take that second river plot if you want it.
Yeah. And I've still got 2 extra foods, so I think I'll want to sell 1. Oh, that bastard, he's going to beat me to it. Nope, I'm a little more committed than he is, I guess.
Yeah, he wanted a higher price for it. You just wanted to get rid of your one food so that you wouldn't have spoilage.
Well, and also it gives me a little bit more money in case I somehow manage to, like want to have extra time to do something, right? Like maybe do a little prospecting or something like that, right?
Yep. You got a plan of what kind of property you're going to go for this time around?
Well, I'm going to try and get one of those mediums. I'm just going to keep my extra energy this time around, I think.
Well, it's always good to have a little bit extra just so you don't have a turn of downtime.
Well, it's not going to spoil, and I'm not really hard up for money, and I've got more. I've only got one, like potentially I'll only have one plot to develop this time around anyway.
Yep.
So, oh, look at that. I just vaulted into first place just like that.
Nice.
Yeah, that can't be good, though. Okay, got that one. I want that next mission. I want to get the other one too, right?
Yep.
Okay. So
it's like no event this turn.
no event this turn. It was uneventful.
Mules are $80 now.
Yeah.
Even though the guy's got more of them. Maybe those other mules were like an older model or something.
Maybe, hey? Okay, well. I'll see if I can maybe assay that other plot that I have down here. This one. Just to see if there's anything in it. No crystite, so it's going to be smith ore forever.
The worthless plot at the beginning of the game.
Yep. Well, unfortunately, like I said, I wish I could have gotten that River Valley plot, but I was a little bit slow on the button there. And it looks like I'm going to have some competition in the smith ore business.
Or in the crystite business, rather.
The crystite business, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to be a total tryhard about it.
Yeah, he is. But he is not producing any food now.
Everybody's going into crystite.
Yeah, look at that, eh? And energy. Nobody's going to make any food except me now. By the looks of it, I'm the only food producer now. This is a recipe for disaster for the colony, I tell you. Oh, okay. He's going to make food out there. Wow.
And smith ore there.
Yeah.
But
wow.
Because he's got that smith ore next to two other smith ores, he'll still produce on it. Just watch.
Yeah, probably. Well,
he just got screwed. That's a lot of money down the drain.
Yep, he's going to not be able to outproduce me this time around, at least. Wow, I didn't produce much food that time. Look at that.
Wow, you got screwed. Yeah, you got screwed on production for some reason.
We're going to have a terrible food shortage.
Well, it might not be so bad because you had that one extra food to protect
you. I had an extra food unit, so I'll still be able to develop one plot, right?
Maybe you grab that river plot next turn. I wonder why you got hit so hard there.
Because this character, if you looked at the description of this little guy here, sometimes they pig out and eat their crop all up, eh?
Ah.
They're their own random event, right?
I see.
Built in. Wow, look at crystite.
Well, and you just produced a whole schwack of it.
Yeah, along with everybody else.
Now everybody's going to sell, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but we're going to get killed on food and energy now. Yeah, see, I'm short one and they're short a whole ton.
Well, being short one ain't so bad. Being short a whole ton is really bad.
Yeah, and I'm not going to be able to buy any this time around because they're all going to get a kick at the store before I do. Right? No matter what I do.
And he's going to buy it all.
He's going to buy it all, so nobody else will have enough. What a dick.
Hey, I do the same thing, man. I do the same thing.
Ooh, and energy is another one we're all going to get killed on here this time around. Wow.
No, it looks like you're fine.
Yeah, looks like there's going to be no sellers of energy in this particular auction.
You know, you could always buy out all the energy if there's any in the store.
There isn't any in the store.
Oh, there isn't any in the store.
That's because these short-sighted little robot guys went and bought it all last time.
Well, so now you have some thinking to do
Well,
what you want to do.
I am going to have to see if I can grab that medium crystite plot and put energy on it. For the time being. The colony has a shortage of food and energy. Oh, well, it's a low at least, right? Damn it. Oh well, I'm not getting that extra valley plot anyway. Oh, land for sale. I don't think I want that one. I think I'm going to see how high the price goes and hope that they sell a second one.
Make sure you don't end up getting screwed, because he'll try to move down and give it to you.
Well, no, that's not an outrageous price. Sell another one. Yeah, that one there I think I want. Yeah, that's not too bad a price.
You could produce food on one of these.
I could. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw energy on that one because I suspect there's no crystite on that one anyway.
Yep, and you're going to do crystite on top right?
Yeah. Because I do have enough time. And it's about time for another energy dish anyway. And I can even do this with it too.
Just to be sure.
Well, just to see that what is there, right?
Hi, crystite.
Holy crap!
That was an accident.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, I guess you'll be swapping the energy dishes over.
Well, I'll see what I can get. Now, if I can't get the one on the top right there, I'll try for another one. Well, he only had one energy dish, so I guess it only cost him $50. And he has no time.
Yeah, well, everybody has a mass food shortage because of that one dick.
No crystite there.
What's amazing is that even with no time and a -4 food shortage, these guys can still do one thing.
Yep.
They're amazingly efficient.
Oh, he just got a care package from home, so he'll be able to do stuff. He'll be able to develop stuff. So let's see what he does. He receives some energy too, so he'll probably just go straight to crystite here.
Yeah, probably. No, he's going to do food.
Yeah,
and energy.
Okay. So I guess he held off on the crystite thing. And this guy, we're not too sure what he's doing, but
he's not too sure what he's doing.
Oh, he's switching everything to energy now.
Oh, good. You produced extra food this time.
And it's a good thing I put that second energy dish on, too.
Yeah, because you had crappy energy production this time.
Yep. And the fire in the store. Well, he's going to buy.
He's just speculating.
Ah, that's fine. Screw him. I'm not going to... I'll come down here, and if he backs off without buying at all, then... yeah. There. Well, Christite's back up.
And you're a leading producer.
Yep. Not by much, but...
Well, that'll change over the next few turns.
Well, we'll see about that. These guys are awfully good at, you know, suddenly they'll create like an avalanche wave of production, right? You've seen it yourself.
Yep.
Well, I made enough now.
Yep, you're good.
And I got one extra unit, and I'm keeping it. Wow, there's not a huge amount of energy being produced either, is there? Well, I'm keeping my excess energy too.
Well, especially if you're going to be developing extra plots, it's good to have the extra energy.
Well, what I'm anticipating too is possibly another plot of land being sold in an auction. In which case I'm going to need the extra energy in order to be able to, you know, develop multiple plots of land, right?
Well, you already got a energy to move off of a high crystite anyways.
Yep. The colony has a shortage of
Energy.
food
and energy.
and energy. Okay, we're going to try and get that top one.
You got it.
You little pirate. Well. Okay, well, that's going to be a low, right?
Yep. Just be careful.
Oh. Okay, so we have a high. We need to, we need to get some developed, though, I think, first. Right?
Well, I think you could mule swap that.
Well, I think what I want to try and do is I want to make sure that I get my two plots developed over there first and foremost. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I know they're both crystite deposits. So I should be able to just make it out there, right? But I won't, well, I wouldn't have time to swap that one over, right?
Too far away, you figure?
It's too far, yeah.
Well, you'll benefit from economies of scale and from the whole, like, neighboring production thing.
Yeah. Now, if I can get the one just above that energy dish / high crystite there, or the one to the left, or the one just below it, right?
Getting the one above it would hurt purple most.
Probably, yeah. Well, let's see what Mr. Orange is going to do now with his food shortage. And he didn't do anything. He couldn't do anything because he has no food.
Yep.
And Mr. Blue has no food either. Oh, there. He's going to try and grow a little bit of food over there. Oh, right on that, guys. Jeez.
And it wasn't even a developed plot.
Yeah,
so
and it wasn't even
anything.
a developed plot, so he didn't lose any production either this turn.
Well, but look at your economies of scale, man.
Yeah, I'm doing well. Not doing so well at Smith or energy, but yes.
Well, even if you could get another energy plot, that would help.
Yeah. I might have to do that anyway. Right, there might be no choice. But that's okay, I'll sell my 1 unit of Smith ore. Do my part to keep the economy going.
Now, why would he only sell 6?
Maybe he's hoping the price will go up. Right?
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, we're only halfway through the game here, and maybe he's hoping that the... wow, look at me go.
Well, you could hold on to it, or you could try to sell it.
Well, we'll have to see what happens here.
That guy's going to try to speculate.
Yeah, he is. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to sell it because I am mistrustful of the pirate situation.
Yeah, because they haven't come yet.
And I have enough in reserve there that I think I'd rather sell it at this marginal price than have 20 units sitting in storage that get taken away, right? That would be really, really bad. Well, it looks like I'm the only one who's going to have any time to do anything this turn coming up.
Yeah, everybody's starving and the price of food is sky high.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm keeping my extra unit. Ooh.
Ah.
Yeah, I think that on this next turn, I'm going to have to throw an energy dish on no matter what.
Yep, because you've been having trouble with that.
Yeah, well, I'm not producing as well on it, right? Maybe this particular character
isn't good at energy.
Doesn't produce energy very well or something. I don't know. We still have a shortage of food and energy.
Well, you're ahead by 2,000 points right now, so I think you...
No, just food, I guess, this time around. Okay, here we go. Well, I got one of them. At least. Okay, well. High, medium, that's a low as well. And I'm the only bidder.
If you want it.
I want it. Ooh. Not sure if I want that one. I don't think I want that one, not for that kind of money. Because at least the first one that I... Whoop, oh, The first one that I bought, at least I know that one is a low crystite. Right?
Yep.
Okay, well, I think I'm going to throw another energy dish out there.
You could even throw two out there.
I don't have, because I lost half my food here.
Oh, right, shit. You might not have enough time to even do this.
No, I had enough time.
Because you had that one extra food.
Because I had that one extra food unit. But I'm not going to have enough time to do anything else, unfortunately.
Well, it's important to get your energy out there so you can do your production.
Yep. That guy has 4 undeveloped plots.
Well, he has no food, though, right? Because that other guy bought all the food.
Yeah. Well, he didn't have time to do anything either, eh?
Yeah, the food shortage is just killing people.
Yep. It's rough.
You've got some economies of scale going on your energy now.
Yeah. Wow, food is going to be an issue again.
Well, that's good for you, though.
Yeah, except that I'm still short now, too.
Well, but I think what you have currently set up for production is superior to what these guys currently have set up, right?
Mm.
Overall.
Well, I don't really care. I'm going to sell my 3 units of smith ore. I'm not really in this for the money anyway.
Yeah, you're just there to keep the economy going and make sure there's mules in the store, huh?
That's right. Every two, well, I'm kind of glad that I sold now. Wow. Yeah, I'm not even going to speculate on it. I'm just...
Even if pirates came, it wouldn't be any big loss at that price.
Well, and I think the fact that I got rid of it earlier probably helped, right? Yeah.
On the bright side, you're only -1.
I have a feeling I'm going to have to put another food plot out. Just so I can supply myself.
Well, you do have a... Yeah, you could do that.
I'm going to have to, I think. I don't think I have any choice.
If you could, try to grab one next to your river plot if there's still a plot available up there, because then you can benefit from the economies of scale from that.
Yeah, well, let's see here. I can... You know what? I'm not going to sell this time around.
Well, it's going to get to the point where nobody's able to produce anything. The colony is failing again.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's not my fault. The colony has a shortage of food.
Yeah, it's because nobody wants to produce food because there's no... Well, there's crazy money in it now, right?
Yeah. That's the one I wanted. Ooh, I want that one too.
Oh, you got the most money to take it away from them too.
Yeah, 685. That's not bad. That's not a bad price at all.
And you could grow food on it.
Yeah. Ooh. You know what? If I can buy this one, I'm going to buy this one too.
Well, every land plot you got adds to your score, too.
Yep.
Alright, that's score they don't get.
I got them both that time. Okay, so I think the first order of business...
Food bottom right?
...is food bottom right. See if we can squeeze one more out here. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Hurry, 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 hurry. Yeah. Whew.
There you go.
Yeah. Then I'm going to see if I can get the very top left corner one there. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's exactly 4 plots left, so I'm going to be just holding the button down and I'll get what I get. But hopefully I won't be pestered with food shortages anymore after this, right?
Hopefully.
I should
Look
have...
at this guy growing the food in the fields. He mines in the fields, he grows food in the fields.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't smart enough to grab a River Valley plot when he had the opportunity to, right?
Yeah, he grabbed that clear plot that he now has a smith ore on.
Yeah.
Seems like you always got one AI guy who does that, though. They never grab all 4 river plots.
Yeah. Well, it's funny, though, there doesn't appear to be anybody really going wholehearted specialization in smith ore now, right?
Probably because the food shortage is too bad.
Because usually you have one in every crowd, right? Oh, here comes another one. Oh, it's going to be the orange guy.
Well, he doesn't have any food, so he just lost production and he's just screwed now.
Yeah. Okay, well, I should have lots of food now. I even got decent smith ore production on my one lone smith ore plot.
Nice.
Oh,
They're going to speculate, are they?
Well, if they are, I'm not going to sell it. Right? Because I want to sell it to the store if I can.
Yeah, just to keep the production high.
Yeah. So I can hold on to it because, you know what, the price will go up. Look at me go, wow. Now I'm at decision-making time, right? Okay, well, you know what?
They're both going to speculate on it.
Yeah, but I'm feeling that, you know, like a little bit of uncomfortable... Okay, well, hold on to a little bit, but...
I guess it gives you a little money to do auctions and such.
Well, also, if the pirates show up, my losses won't be as bad, right? There, I should be making enough for myself and one to spare, right?
I think you have 2 there, don't you?
Yep. But I think that the shortage is higher than the, Oh, well, okay. I'll sell one to the store. I'll sell them both to the store, why not? Look at that, it just about bankrupted those 2 guys. right?
Yep.
However, everybody will have enough food, I guess. We have fixed the food shortage. Ooh.
And you're killing it on energy.
Yeah.
But you don't have to sell it to them.
No, I don't. I can't believe that guy's going to go up there and do the sell thing. Really.
To be fair, he doesn't have any money, so...
Yeah. It doesn't look like he has any intention of selling anyway. Oh, this guy is going to sell his 1 unit. Yeah.
To the other guy, who's not even winning.
Yeah. Now the colony has a shortage of energy.
Yeah, this has just turned into a game between you and Blue.
Yeah, pretty... Oh, okay. The colony doesn't have a shortage. There, I got one. That's going to be an energy plot. But I think first we'll focus on putting 2 Christites on over here in the bottom corner.
Yeah, then you can convert that energy that you have.
I can convert it later after everything has already been completely developed. I think that is the good strategy to follow.
Or you could just leave it as an energy, I suppose, because you do benefit from having 2 energies side by side.
Yeah, but still, though, that's a high Christite. So I think I'd rather mine Christite on it if I can.
You could swap them right now, actually.
Well, thing is, though, this is going to be a Christite plot as well, right?
Only a low, though, right?
I know, but still, it's going to be a Christite plot. And then when I have 1 plot left to develop, I'll swap that 1 energy dish over to Christite as well, right? And then maybe I'll swap those other 2 around, so I'll have a low, medium there and a, you know, like a low. Okay, well, he just got left 2 bars of smith ore.
Yes, because he needed more smith ore.
Yeah. Well, he's going to grow more food now and produce more energy.
He just had a hankering for smith ore.
Yeah. Now that guy's got 5, 6 undeveloped plots. No, yeah.
Yeah, but he doesn't have any food, so...
He's got 7 undeveloped plots. He's not doing anything.
Oh, he put down a Christite. There you go.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Should have put down a food.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to hurt you.
Well, at this point...
You're producing so much it doesn't matter.
Yeah. See? Price is $50 now, so I'll sell it.
They probably all will.
Probably.
No, Blue is going to hold on to his smith ore until Kingdom Come.
Well, he's going to probably hope that the price goes over 50, right? Well, the price went down, right?
Yep. So it was actually good to sell some of that.
Yep. Well, this way I feel like now I can hold on to it. Because that way, you know, if the pirates do come, my losses won't be so bad, right?
And you're also not selling it to Blue there, who's the guy trying to speculate on it.
Yeah. Wow.
Nobody's making food.
Well, except for me. I'm making enough for me, and that's it.
I guess no one really has to worry about it, though. Once you develop your stuff, you don't have to worry about it either.
Nope. I might be able to change that one food into an energy, right? And add another crystite. Like, I'll grab that food mule and convert it to crystite, and then put it on an energy plot and move the energy over to that empty one, right?
Yeah, it looks like you're going to need the extra energy, too.
Yeah. Well, everybody is short on energy. I'm not going to sell.
Yeah, you're making enough for you.
Yep. Well, that's the thing that I usually try. I mean, I may not play as aggressively as you do in buying up commodities and things like that. But I try to at least be balanced and self-sufficient in food and energy, at least, right?
It's a good, solid, reliable strategy that produces consistent results.
Yeah, because the colony has a shortage of food and energy. Uh-oh. But I don't have a shortage of food and energy.
That's right, yeah.
Well, that's going to cost me a couple of bucks, but I guess... repairs cost you $225.
It's that U.S. Army bolt again.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna put another crystite out here now that I can. And I'm gonna put it here. And then I'll move this energy dish up to here. And then that will probably do me. I could swap these two back and forth too, right? There.
Just doing a little bit of optimization.
Well, because that one is a medium crystite, so now I've got an energy disk sitting on a low crystite, right?
Yep. He's still going food. This guy is mass food.
He's like going all in on the food now. Well, he's going to make good money on it, that's for sure. Because the price of food has stayed up to the point where, you know, well, you know what though? With all that food, he's not producing any because he doesn't have enough energy, right?
Well, another big problem is too is that nobody has the money to buy his food, right? Because these other two guys are bankrupt.
Yeah. Well, he's putting energy dishes on.
And so going into food this heavy, while it might seem good because the price is so good, I mean, it's not really going to work out for him.
Yeah. He's got a food shortage.
Oh, he finally put a food down.
He finally put a food down.
Holy shit, it only took him 10 turns.
Yep.
Man has 2 river plots and he's starving to death.
Yeah, it makes absolutely no sense, does it?
I mean, everybody else is producing food, it's just his ass who isn't.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you've got Farmer John in the blue there.
Oh, there. That's what I was afraid of.
Well, they were bound to come sooner or later, though.
Yeah. Look at that. See, my my River Valley food thing produced 1, and my clear one produced 4. Go figure, hey?
That's okay. That guy had a whole bunch that didn't produce any because he got screwed.
Yeah. Oh well, I lost a ton of money there. I had quite a bit of crystite in storage.
Well, that's okay.
But that's why I sold to the speculators when the price was only 60, right? Because I thought I was getting kind of a lot accumulated, and I just figured as a good rule of thumb, if you start to get many more than about 20 or 25 units stored, it might be time to dump it, just so that you don't get 0 for it, right?
Yep.
Unless the pirates have already visited twice, then you can store it as long as you want, right? See that with those two food plots, I still just produced enough. for myself.
Well, if he wants to sell this, his only option is to store, basically.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, this guy might buy some, the other guy doesn't have the money to buy any. He bought one, so now it's time for this guy to sell to the store.
Yeah, that's still a few enough, though. I don't think it's going to affect the price too much. The price might fall a little bit, but it'll still be probably at least 150 next turn. Well, he's producing energy now.
Well, and everybody needs it.
There, that's it. I'm going to sell one.
And he needs 7 in total.
Yeah. Well, we don't have enough to spare to sell him that much.
And you're still in the lead, even after the pirate attack there.
Yeah, even after the pirate attack, although I imagine my lead is a little bit smaller now. It's like 2,000 smaller than it was, right?
Yep.
Uh-oh, it's going to get a little smaller here, too. Well, you know what? Ooh, it's going to get a lot smaller. That might be enough to knock me out of first place, actually. Ooh, boy.
That's going to be huge.
Yeah, that is going to be big. How much is the total?
Oh, fuck.
Wow. Okay, well, you know what?
That was bad.
Yep. That was pretty bad. I have 14 plots of land.
Yeah, you're huge, man. It's pretty hard to compete against that.
Well, you know what? Usually what I find is that I end up with, generally speaking, 12, right? Like 12 plots of land usually is what you'll end up with. This guy desperately needs to get his shit developed here.
Oh, it won't matter by this point if he does or not.
Yeah. Well, he's pulling the rest of the colony down, though.
See,
right?
this is what this guy was doing the whole fucking time. He was just that, like, drunk guy sitting at the bar.
Yeah.
Just chugging back.
Yeah, pretty much, and not really doing anything terribly productive. And he's still not making any energy.
It's because he's trying to produce energy in the middle of that river.
Yeah.
But don't worry, energy output is increased.
Yep. Well, that's a relief.
Yeah, because it means the pirates didn't come.
Yep. Yep. No pirates. Smith ore back down again.
That guy never sold any of his smith ore.
No, he just held on to it, and now it's actually dropped in price again now.
And he's still holding on to it.
Yeah.
Man must think he's buying game stonks or something.
Yeah. GameStop, just to keep the stock afloat, right?
Yep.
Yeah. To beat the hedge fund guys. How's that doing anyway? That's been a couple of years since
I
that.
have no idea now. I haven't looked in on it in a long, long time.
Well, I'm number one. I'm number one in Christite.
Yep.
And at 100, I think I'm going to sell. So is everybody else.
Well, that's a decent enough price, middle of the road price.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'll still retain first place here after this, just because of this.
Oh, the food price has gone way down.
Yeah, it dropped pretty sharply, eh?
He's regretting going into food now, and he's got 23 extra units.
Yeah, I've got one that I want to sell, and I think at that price I will. It's worth it. Actually, I'll sell them both for that price. Why not? Because the price is gonna fall after this turn.
Yeah, considering how much he just sold.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a price for energy.
Yeah. Well, you know, like we've been skirting an energy shortage for almost the entire game here, right? But now everybody's got lots. At this price, it's worth selling too. Okay, sure.
I mean, this is the guy who didn't have any food all game long.
Okay, that's enough. Gotta keep some extra on hand too. Actually, I could probably sell one more. There.
Yeah, because your production goes up and down a little.
Yep. Well, the thing is, this is the last turn. So I might as well sell it while it's high, because I'm pretty much sitting where I'm going to be sitting now, right? It's not worth the trouble to change anything around now.
Yep.
And our colony is going to be complete shit, because
Orange there didn't do shit.
Orange there didn't do much. And you know what? I'm not going to switch anything around, because I won't make back the money I spend switching things around anyway.
Yep. Wow, you got a good gamble there, though.
Yep. Yeah, he's completely committed to food there now. Wow.
No, he's going to switch it all over to Christite now.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, though, right? Now he just spent $400,
for
right?
no reason.
And
he isn't going to get $400 worth of product.
Yeah, he isn't going to get $400 worth of production back from that, right? Wow, he just made $600.
Well, that's okay. He's nowhere close to the lead, though.
Yeah, I think the blue guy is still second, right?
That's right.
He's going to try and match me in Christite, though.
And both of these guys ended up starving most of the game, right? So.
Yeah, well, let's see if Orange can pull his socks up and at least contribute. Well, unless the price of Christite goes through the roof here, our colony is going to be complete garbage. We're only at like 51,000 at the end of the last turn.
Hey, that's
right?
still better than the under 40,000.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I think you got to kind of discount that one a little bit, though, because the open source game there is a lot harder, I think, than this is, right?
Well, you're producing through the roof due to economies of scale there.
Yep. My food is still crap, though, right? I've produced five units of food out of a potential 6.
Yep.
Right? Well, his smith ore price went up a little bit, so he'll be happy.
Yeah, he's like, I held on to this smith ore all game long just so that I could get that $57 price.
Yep. I don't think the orange guy ever even got all of his plots developed, did he?
Nope, but he only has 2 undeveloped.
Yeah, well, Crystite price fell a little bit, so...
That's okay.
I guess we didn't do as well as I had hoped.
You produced a lot more, though. You produced 2 more.
Yep. And the food price is through the floor now. Because everybody's producing at least some now, right? See, I think for me, 5 is like the bare minimum. I think I would have had no surplus.
Yep. Right? Yeah, 5 is the absolute minimum for you to operate.
There, I sold exactly the right amount, see?
Yep.
And I'm still the leading producer of that, too.
You're a leading producer in many things here now.
Yeah. Well, that's it. I think I won.
I think you won handily. And your colony's going to be all right.
I don't know. Colony looked pretty rough last month. They're going to have to make a big gain here.
Yep, you won.
That orange slacker, it's all his fault.
Yeah, drinking in the bar.
Yeah. Well, I won. Yeah, we didn't do all that well. I did win pretty easily, though.
Well, and the colony was a success anyways.
We met the minimum requirements, the minimum standards. Wow. But your life will not be easy. Well, I think that's probably enough for a whole episode, hey?
Yep.
That's actually a pretty long Mule episode. Takes longer to play around with this than it does the DOS one, eh?
Yeah, I think it just operates a little slower is all.
Yeah. That's okay. I prefer the leisurely pace anyway.
Indeed.
So, I guess that's it for this time. So, I don't know what we're going to do next time. Maybe we'll have to try and play a multiplayer next time.
Sure.
That might be fun, hey? See if we can get Squirrel down here to play Mule with us.
Sure.
Okay, well, I guess maybe we'll try and do that next time. So, until then...
I'm RecV5.
And I am Sandman99.
Have a good one.